This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
ANDY KERM.
Do you know me quick comment on messages now reading this here.
Okay.
To me treachery. One, Obi say Joao Felix here available to play in the Champions League, and I'm saying Franco Naurachi Muada. Yes. Or the new UEFA rule article 46 now. And my brand here for the Joao Felix Quine say Utimisia kind of match also in the UEFA Champions League into the Obusan sanity.
As the first in Nanka, it will be a friend cap tied. Just what Bama club will be in that particular season. And until Untumin will be for or my year free. And to say those Swiss club Grana still club no Champions League and Europa League, you are still qualified to play.
Okay. All right.
Obin Subusa said that Ben Luis Diaz of Liverpool ever back match and Luis Diaz everything ever back about Liverpool. Obin Subusa said will just be successful. Chelsea and they know many time at him because in create free Italy Urban say Jose Mourinho dos Santos Mario Felix. But I frustrated with AS Roma until he want to come back to the Premier League, probably Chelsea. A honor link connecting Miyako. Drew a match Mukakra. N'Golo Kante, Michael Essien, you know, me try say Michael Essien. There was no need to waste time on that. Obin Subusa say Moise Salcido. Until you know, I mean, ye quick ma come all Moise Salcido, dear no, a boom, because and only a question, say a part of the story, sir. Tony Montana represented. And create free Roma Urban say, you say more decided say, a free summer air corner, Obinya. On the penny of Wakasa and common pet club Emmanuel in the Premier League in now Rami coach. Yenim said Jose after his spell at Tottenham Hotspur and a cotton a fee. Into your one yet say AS Roma and penny for Babe Fanny or Rami coach team. Into no be a shade just a bit me a quackoye. Or call yellow, you know, I do to me win the Conference League. Now, see, I make us say, oh, check it. The top teams in the Serie A, just the air ball against Luciano Spalletti's Napoli, but are part of the top teams in the Italian Serie A. But in Claire Urban said, why are you frustrated? Because the amount of money we hear no, unya Sikano from Frederick Atkins more, and mom fan yes, Edgeman. Obien the kind of problem Roma akom after a year Franco Sensi free mu. Nan the Franco sense taking over and later omo to team ni ma James Palota e de ba be si American for ye ne omo oni team friend AS Roma enya de so omo timi to sika gum na buza on say Juventus mo ni Inter Milan na omo tu sika bebrebe no ye mu say season ni mra wie no na how many players need the amount of money and omo spending in the market so we Jose Mourinho. You know, all ranking coaches are almost says in the transfer market. Just say any decline. The amount of money I was spending in quite close to 1.6 billion. You know, and only sika what me assign in the market for A players. Until checking it from Porto, Chelsea, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur. Just say I spend a lot in the market. FC Porto was spending 25 million euros per. But even at Madrid, was spending 167 million euros. At Inter Milan, was spending 164 million euros. So, who can Chelsea what Ben Unesika was spending 767 million pounds. And this guy was saying, so, who can Manchester United 345 million pounds. Into Bia Jose Aseska. Tottenham was spending close to 200 million. And Jose has spent so much in the market. And watch there. So if you want to win, you need to spend in the market before you can win. Into AS Roma, after winning the Italian Serie A in 2001, under Fabio Capello, no beer himself, Fabio Capello, no. Cafu, Aldai, Vincenzo Montella, Gabriel Batistuta, Ubetima Boboles na. No more quality in the Serie A, and no more team they win here. But then, so we coach. Na se wosu pesika na wo de achieve na se wosu yi other teams a you know untimi nka abra obeja the English Premier League teams no ato akire because se offer West Ham United nko sika almost spend ya Syria no din so be who say even the big teams are spending that kind of money or the summer transfers. So far Everton ya bon much say fine mo share in team ni ye. Na omo ko relegation nko a from 2016 till now they spent 500 million pounds in the market. Into English teams no almost spending so much. And Jose is a checkbook manager. And so here checkbook no dia unya ni Syria ne. Not even the Spanish La Liga. You get the checkbook in the EPL. Into the enchia Jose Peso Obano. Hesika Newcastle United for Etugumu. Antonio Conte Kasabe Brebe. But was spending not less than 200 million pounds in the last 2 transfers. Hesika Manchester United Etugumu. She told Bolly buy Hesika was spending in the market. Or sign this. Into Jose the Premier League in Bayamano. So Franco he saw it as a desperate moment. Jose decided say obetina fie kwade okokofa room aye. And now looking at the amount of money Premier League teams beting offer for the market, that would be a better play for him. And more be a room fi say Jose aye kana say no. And then the irene ni man nyina da so te lending. Omo free ho after Jose ekọ no. Into Jose kwa o san aba omo fa lending kro ni so omo krom. Into so oba Premier League nim dia eno nti na Jose pese oba. Omo linking with Chelsea. But Todd Bowley back from the very first day the baby seen say omo ta coach e friend Graham Potter chi that there's no way they will sack him. Clearly, if you look at the amount of signings omo yen in the market omo di ebia san ba beka ho for me who say Chelsea signings ne doors no do. Clearly, the omo person omo cha said they want the manager to build a certain project. But you know, the nano I said it was strategic. But after signing the right back from France, me who said because Christopher Nkunku best have account in the summer, Chelsea are signing too much. But in all, they want to build a certain project that they feel that coach now or no man time will beat me a year man. It just say baby aba on relax it. Premier League teams need to be ho. But as to say, you know, I'm also be there to my fan. The Premier League for me clearly missing him. The controversies ni nyo obi or demaye. The spotlight ni nyo obi or demaye. And so him Josa, that is what he brings to the table, and that makes him into Yabehe. Say Newcastle for qualify for the Champions League. Ombekwa kofa Jose and I say Idi how ebeto aswa Jumana. Now, Moise Asido only one player obi bisa na ho asem say e die no betimi dia back to Chelsea. You know Abrante and no one co training on the TBC. Now after one co training no dey akoto na Instagram, meaning say omo benya na Instagram post no e dey amayo TV ne so a. You know anasem a o kan ne say ono free San Domingo e wo Ecuador. Ne maame awo maako edu. Na ono na ye ketewa e wo sa ne omo busuanim. Ofo hia bubrom nti o ka kire eye team my friend Brighton for say opa omo chew. Omo nya no nko si akan emfama eye team kese akese na epe no. As it stands now, 2 teams na epe ni CCI. Chelsea and Arsenal. Chelsea at the 55 million pounds and a koye and a Brighton for bogu ye. Arsenal for kotopo Brighton for san bogu. But you know, CCI dear. Enra Arsenal for the 60 million pounds echo for a 21-year-old Moise Asido. Say omo kwa akofano na enra after the game against Manchester City and cry epa no cry say Thomas Partey epra. They will need another midfielder because enche ena Abrante Fini Mohamed Nelnia Partey ni ho obebono enso epra. Ene almost central midfield position no aka Granel Jack anko ha. Abrante ndi atom penifo ni so ayi bia momo omo nso aye bia ma no but team si ya epenu di omo nya no nkonkosi akan
e kan coach no.
Oh yes,
the coach na enra e kan no ka kire omo say omo nya ma nkonkosi akan ma sa 2 teams ni ba.
No, it's also you know, let me read the maybe what I have is clearly different from what you have.
Okay. Because we say no order o ma say o ma ya de na sika o mbi na ko no bit ma boa Mahmoud club no bra ni blah blah.
I'm grateful to Mr. Bloom and Brighton for giving me the chance to come to the Premier League. And I feel I have always done my best for them. I always play football with a smile and with heart. I'm the youngest of my 10 siblings from a poor upbringing in Santo Domingo in Ecuador. My dream always to be the most decorated player in the history of Ecuador. I'm proud to be able to bring in record transfer fee for Brighton, which would allow them to reinvest it and help them to continue to be successful. The fans have taken me into their hearts and they will always be in my heart. So I hope they can understand why I want to take up this magnificent opportunity.
Okay.
That's about all can. You know the person watch that.
Okay.
So a good player. One of the emerging holding midfielders or a South American, so he combined the tackles, the blocks, the mopping work, the protection plus passing range. And you more de baron. It is Arsenal for a fana. On Konenim Bebre to set on my step party. Go party to me boss a lone pivot or to me boss a double pivot and party it to me as a progressive midfielder. At Brighton it is McAllister and previously it was Pascal Gross. So actually this is now Roberto Di Zerbi by no. What pushes Solimat Konenim and or the Pascal Gross echo the right side. Into Aqua then Abranti friend McAllister as double pivot footing my friend Brighton. Into Arsenal so almost double pivot sir. In Nansen crowd the the Odegaard Ababeka ho am midfield 9-3. Move from the 4-2-3-1 to the 4-3-3. Into onone bar or bar beja Granel Jackachi na Granel Jack body roll na Thomas Tay Party bon and only a dear Branton and they back to the setup.
Arsenal and Chelsea. Why не here Branton? Chelsea midfield. Now so dia esia ajigu. Pramu ebi prepare contenum do you know form a conform near the why ne here na pa che Arsenal.
TCI Arsenal.
Because of party injury now.
Yes, added an engine into.
Okay.
Say overall if the players are available, Chelsea should go in for him. But see idea. The second round of the season, if you are going in for an established player, imagine Arsenal losing party and then na Lukunga neighbor. Midfield na perform. And the game is played in midfield. Teams no more ya deni na ahwe omo mfimfini. Talk about Bruno Gomes. Talk about Partey and Xhaka. Talk about the presence of Casemiro. Talk about Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne. The game is played in midfield. And then Arsenal now is here. You can't say almost like options. That the Obama almost option after Partey and so pra. And then I'm almost top bid no. And yes, I you know. Arsenal bet net is I will go 55 now Chelsea the call no. You know a niska ketwa. But at least Arsenal put said they need him because in Partey's absence they will need a player who will fill in the gap. Until as it stands now, Arsenal needs the player more than Chelsea. Chelsea did you know? Someone call for Enzo Fernandez. Well, per the project that you want to build, untimin call for Massimo Brozovic. Brozovic MFA because of 30 years. And so age now Chelsea signing na 22, 21, 20, 23, 24. Sana Chelsea drew. On Monday decided to almost signing beyond. Until they are going for young players. So if okay for young players there, then obviously Moise Caicedo at the age of 21, Enzo Fernandez at the age of 22, he will be the perfect fit for that particular role. Omunyina nso be ma de wo pebia so omo element ma. But now Arsenal here branch than Chelsea.
We have Chelsea midfield options this year. Arsenal here Caicedo Chelsea.
You know one, my priorities here clear. Musim coach na moto fa mo mpamo no. Inti etese mo soso anu sa de akwakopi mu osama. Moreover, players now mo do omo ba. None is established player to bail Chelsea out of baby omujine. The last time now I can anything about the signing of Alisson Becker at Liverpool. Liverpool played in the Champions League final. They lost to Real Madrid by 3-1. Why the mom lose 3-1? A home goalkeeper. So quickly, the moment you come to the dressing room, so planning for the next season. The first thing Beba would dream to go in for a goalkeeper. International Liverpool team that drew a certain level. They went in for Alisson Becker and they won the Champions League at the Wanda Metropolitano. Chelsea team no a 10 from the league table. Into omo here and Per the priority. I almost take some more Champions League and no. For me, they don't need a quick fix. And none of the players now Marco find a quick fix player.
Almost signing for him.
No, players now. Yes.
Even though our midfield are weak here.
Yes.
But almost sign on for him.
Almost the Susano. Players no must sign them Susano. One a player or established player.
You see, Chelsea, I can say, coach now make it top 4. They won't sack him. It doesn't mean that they are not looking at qualifying for the top 4. That is the first thing. We are free honoma. What that 10th? Into say won't be few squad now to mean you know what is the justification? Say you not even sink further because others are beefing up. So I still think that Chelsea would want to be competitive and would want to fix positions on whom say you weak. So if indeed a brand here no ever fix it problem be wo mutim ma to me because they are not looking and yet they say change more Champions League into no and they are here no way.
Okay, good. Players not Chelsea.
In the league no. Chelsea fan because
qualify for top 4.
Players not Chelsea assign no. Who is the player that is established to build them? Mame one.
Oh, debut. I'm only saying there. Chelsea. Say, and I'm making a conditional statement. Yes. Say indeed, if Moik Casaldo no, Obano be fixing problem there. Men can say because Chelsea is one qualify for top 4 and
I'm comparing two teams out here.
Arsenal now feels there. Arsenal no league in the GNO. I hear Arsenal no Chelsea no so top 4 a qualification in here.
Chelsea they've stated the coach now more top 4. They will not sack him.
They will sack later.
The priorities Arsenal more priorities, but Chelsea priorities are
very good player. Be about Chelsea.
That is not the point I'm making. I mean, can't say Chelsea in call. Who be some 2 players do here? I'm saying, so we have now 2 players. I'll go for establish.
The team yeah, put my bottom 4, and I'll put my G League. I'll call for a player be very good. My Chelsea in call because
that is not what I'm saying. Man, you want team no
match. That's the implication.
That is not the implication. Oh, call a different from team B here.
Young Twasso.
Twasso. Joao Felix. Or player Makofani from there who is established.
Kessben go Jamas na kofa
but we sure say boy am den free. Joao Felix.
He's not how is he established?
Joao Felix.
Or established for him. Him. A team be no established. Aleko Madrid no ko why.
Mikhail Mudrik Kessben go Jamas na.
That is not the point I'm making.
No. Because some of the year they have the G League.
Several Joao Felix. No team
Mudrik Kessben na maker.
That is not the point I'm making. Mudrik Kessben on one to be our Arsenal team. No one will to know. On one to be our Arsenal team.
Player who starts for Portugal at the World Cup.
And your Portugal national team in the year. Joao Felix, he's
an already made player. Chelsea are confirmed.
And there's a go down in the already made.
Now down
or Chelsea. Obama Liverpool. Is he established at Liverpool? Yes.
You see, Chelsea who train on anymore in January window. And Wakwakoji Joao Felix for 6 months with the hope that Obama solve a problem in a bimpo much me aton. Inti Adrian Chelsea the cover Joao Felix no. It's not one for the future. If it is one for the future, they won't go for him for 6 months. And you may have your opinion, but I think that Joao Felix is an established player. Chelsea are doing this, or be making impact right away.
Why they want let come and the man he established? You've not stated that. Oh, they can. Why want let come and
why they want team na Kasa? No,
they don't why they? And the Portugal national team na
£20 million.
General Sika.
Onim share.
The price tag of a player is different from the performance. Barcelona decided to sign Coutinho.
That one is struggling, but Alba Liverpool, Obianim said this is an established player.
But nobody can say he is an established at Liverpool now. Or he's established in the Premier League.
And maybe we are understanding the issues differently.
There's no difference.
Established player, a player. Why you be true level is Oba be rating him straight. No be so be yes. So that one is money they fat down in this.
Manchester near the
Saudi also can
Me person will tell me the why Atletico Madrid that makes him established. Atletico Madrid will leave their established players so Omra Chelsea. Omuja Saul do a losing the position with him.
Atletico Madrid don't establish players for Chelsea Joe.
No, that is different. So Omuka sign the player, but a team like Atletico Madrid.
That boy went to a wrong team and that
Serengo, you are still watching the SM. Let's establish what Jao Felix called Atletico Madrid with that price that they were quite or
the Atletico Madrid team they know my.
Can we move on?
Then we need to establish that.
To one hour there or every day uncle.
Jogging club say Mo Salah air suffer because of the absence of Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino, and the new bond that he wanted to build with Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, injuries in T. Until build the team. The Liverpool will feel on Saka and say Salah individually show the class. I don't think Liverpool wait for them apart from Thiago Alcantara and they will move Fabinho. Henderson. Then next time we'll be who Abraham and have Elliot. So said you should be percent more Salah ever performed. Salah upon all these matches, 19 matches, Salah 7 goals. And yes, I'm the absence of these particular players and I'm Salah. And I totally agree with him. But sometimes I also feel say the level of motivation for Salah to play for Liverpool again. Me make advise any South American player or any African player. Because Saudi Sadio Mane for a new challenge. And remember for him to put in a fight. But Mo Salah will trying how to get club to bench him because he's the highest paid and now within the center. Again, the wire Diamond Liverpool to say the crop higher Diamond Liverpool now. So nobody will say we should sack club. The same thing applies to Mo Salah. Nobody will say we should sack Abraham and Mo Salah. And in all, who check his squares for Liverpool this season in the Premier League? Roberto Firmino was 7. Mo Salah and so was 7. Darwin Núñez or 5. It is still Liverpool still depend on Mo Salah in as much as it's off color. But in all, you know, Mimi who said the Mo Salah intimate performance apart from this player no, a motivation to win. And no game no, you who to say the canon net na. Napoli air ball against AS Roma in the Italian Serie A. No, I'm guessing. Beyond the Napoli air, this is in the Italian Serie A. Just say it's frustrated at Roma, but it's part of the tough. Last season, we share Diego Armando Maradona no be Timmy and Shebi. But so what check the last 3 games for Napoli? And 9-1. And it goes out with the when you a star-sided side Napoli. But so share Di Lorenzo, share Mariru, share Brante Kim Minje, now Babe share Arante FN Rabani, the midfield of Zambo Aguinza, Zelinski, Lobotka, Michel Politano, you talk about Ruhavin Lizano, and then main man Veto Osimhen. And the Chris Moll and Roger Ibanasemo. It will be they need to stop the attack of Napoli. You know, attack na no shit. And the kind of firepower may be, you know, didn't so bet me a stop woman. You know, said Jose is a master when it comes to defending. But I still think said, you know, they will not have enough to stop Napoli at the Diego Armando Maradona. And I'm tapping Napoli to win this particular encounter. Barcelona also bought Girona. And you know, Barcelona also they are just on form. The players are playing so well. Dembele is back to form and is playing so well. And look at the form of Girona in the Spanish La Liga. You know, I don't think Girona can stop Barcelona. I win for Barcelona in that encounter.
Arsenal follow Enra. Na Pandits need be as a Omadrino any FA Cup kids no as the moment priority here. The Premiership title. My name is Omo Yadria. As a ball now more bowling na bia we say Omo nye hono Madrid that. The mon Premiership and Omo pay. Omo Premiership games are Omo bia a different crowd from say the who Omo against Man City.
You know, I know Arsenal played, but City were better. But the American said the moment I'll be who the starting 11 of the side, I tell us Arsenal for in go game him all out. Though they want to win, Omo win be your mother. But a typical Arsenal team will not start with Tomiyasu, Karen Tierney, Rob Holding, Gabriel, Leandro Trossard, and the likes. And clearly, it gives me an indication. Fabio Vieira in the positioner, for me, the most informed Arsenal player, Odegaard Ewo. And you know, Arsenal for set up no the starting you know. Actually say omunya win na omope, but their priority now is not the FA Cup. Besides that, so Manchester City was squad depth to compete for every trophy. But Arsenal for need the squad depth to compete with every trophy. Into one, Obinsebeka say, na say in the second half, Omo de Martinelli buy. Omo through all these guys, just do want to win. Oshe Man City in so Omo de Kyle Walker and other players and so by someone so bad be give you their best. I think say both teams will be give you the best. But City were purposeful, City were better on the day, and City showed they want to win. Until I don't know more to share no. Until you know I would rather give it to City than to say Arsenal for a match or mobile ball because Arsenal for no money win or more pay. But in as much as they don't have the squad depth to compete with other teams, no. Say Omoniko Premier League ne so nkoa na so omo lose Europa, omo lose FA Cup, omo lose other competition na. Winning the Premier League for the first time in 2004 in 19 years, Arsenal supporters will be happy than winning the FA Cup and losing the EPL title. But in all, you know, Arsenal, in as much as they lost that particular game, they really played.
Nathaniel Ake and a goal no Man City. Name Jack Grealish, the assist ne super.
You know, what picky pieces in the second half.
Yeah.
Oba for no I laughing stock na yesre no. Yes, you won the ball no. Akoto £100 million or a spectator. But you know, this season, Pep in Madrid or man at time kakra. And this season, he has been the revelation for Manchester City. Mahrez are picking the last 3 games. Kevin De Bruyne and assist no. But so what show game ne pan and say ni po krabo wani one e Jack Grealish. And I know any assist ne nko atu Nathaniel Ake. But be Ake ball ne to ye no. Players be bridge no betimi abase no. But she how a hold ball na ansa no be release ball na dia ma Ake no. What they no nko the confidence on the ball.
You are the pass in the fire.
Yes. She on the ball on the bar right. It's Adam far left. You know, Obi anka he anka ball say. He anka ball say.
Yeah.
But she baby on the pass in the fire. And Ake did so well.
Yeah.
And the Jack Grealish did not picky pieces and he's playing so well. Performance was raw. And he's one of the best players for Manchester City team now. Holland will score all the goals. But he need the work of these particular players to complement his effort. And so Holland Benya goals now. Grealish, Kevin De Bruyne, Ride Mahrez. Into me bought Grealish abaso say the adaptail. Na style ni different. Working under different coaches at Aston Villa. Now move 8 to 8 my friend Manchester City no. Or I used the first season to adapt and now what just style not to and he's playing so well. Kudos to Jack Grealish and Pep Guardiola.
An established player is the one who doesn't need any transformation in what he's able to do. He just needs a good coach who can find a system and tactics. Okay, to see what's in him and which Simeone couldn't do for João Felix. The Portuguese international is an established player. MC Malik. The Abba program, no, I don't know.